Okay, here we go. This is my tie rod edition for the disc brake conversion I'm doing on a 66 Chevy truck. This is one of those things that I've been given this advice for years. My last disc brake conversion, I didn't do this. I actually changed out the center link. That's the center link there. On a 66 Chevy truck, the tie rod has a smaller diameter than the outer tie rod on a 73 to 87 Chevy truck. This Moog part number ES350L is an outer tie rod for a 66 Chevy truck. This ES409RT, that is an outer tie rod for a 73 to 87 Chevy truck. I'm going to repeat that because that sounds very interesting. ES350L, that's an outer tie rod for a 66 Chevy truck. ES409RT, that is also an outer tie rod for a 73 to 87 Chevy truck. The reason is, when they went to the square bodies, they switched which was right-hand thread and which was left-hand thread. Hence the more keen observer noticed RT versus L. So to make this work, you got to use the outer tie rods to work with this CPP's tie rod adjuster adapter to adapt the smaller diameter tie rod end to the later larger diameter tie rod end. CPP has a pretty nice getup. I'm going to give them an A so far for quality, but I'm going to give them an F because I don't see on here where it says what tie rod to use, or at least, hey, for the earlier model, use a left-hand thread, and for the late model, use right-hand thread. Now, what does it mean? Well, right-hand thread means righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. See, notice I'm turning this to the left, and it's loosening. I turn it to the right, and it's going the other way. With this one here, I turn it to the right, and it's loosening. I turn it to the left, and it's tightening. Hence why it's called a left-hand thread versus a right-hand thread. Those of us who've owned old Chryslers from the 60s understand the difference between left-hand threads and right-hand threads, or large trucks. So when you look up the part number, or when you look up the application, although I'm going to tell you, here's the Moog part numbers. Go with Moog. You're going to pay more, but they are a much and a far superior product. You don't want to do this multiple times. This is good stuff. Here's the part numbers. If nothing else, that's what you need. As said, it was outer tie rod for a 60 to 66, inner tie rod for 73 to 87. Now, this is half ton for the 60 to 66. 3/4 ton and 1 ton guys, your tie rods are thicker. I don't know the size. They might be the same size as the 73 to 87 already. This actually goes all the way to, I think, 6970, because it's for the drum brake front ends. When they went to disc brakes in 71 and 72, that's when they went to the 73 to 87 tie rod. There are some differences on 71, 72. The tie rods are one of the things that are the same. So I hope this helps you out. And if you're from CPP, yeah, I'm not very happy with you guys and your communication on this stuff. Really, I know we're in pandemic. Add a little something on there, you know, just one little label. But anyway, here it is, and have a great day.